Pretty much. It's like a poll. And we're live. As I said, it's like a poll.
Live.
Yes. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to the Triple Clowns. If you're wondering why my voice is like this, I have a little bit of a cold, and that's why. So I can sound a little bit cooler now.
Sounds like some jazz radio host.
But it's us. As you can see, what is this? Firehouse Racing. I'm not used to this over here. Ryan Dickey to join us to go over Kentucky Downs. Ryan, our fourth clown of the apocalypse. Always a pleasure, buddy.
I know, wearing the shirt and everything. He's represented.
He's repping today. Absolutely. Back on Twitter, I guess.
Welcome back, Ryan. And Ryan's already making waves with your tweet about Julian. Unfortunately, he's apparently been gelded.
Yeah. Apparently, Leperoux got gelded, and Kentucky Downs let it slip. And
they got to put that on there. I mean, they got to put that on the program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the first time gelded route. So, let's look at him.
His wife took it in stride. He took it in stride. Everybody was cool about it. So,
well, I saw him on our friend's show last night, and he said, "Well, luckily they've already had their kids." So,
yeah. Oh, he even talked about it.
Yeah, he was on Horse Racing Radar last night, and they brought it up, and he thought it was hilarious.
Oh, Julie, well, I actually talked to him a couple weeks ago, right after the vertical threat race. I got to talk to him in Santa Anita. I'm Del Mar.
I need to clear the air a little bit though on something.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's not terrible.
Okay.
I stole that photo. That screenshot. I did.
The truth comes out.
Yeah, John Lloyd, if you're watching, I am so sorry.
Well, you credited him now. So.
He didn't notice. He didn't notice that it said that Leperoux was gelded, and well, I did. So sorry, John. All right, anyway, all right, I feel better now.
I feel like they stole.
Mea culpa.
I felt like they stole that joke from me actually because a few weeks ago we were on and Sarge kept saying second time gelded. And second time gelding. And I went, you can't be second time gelding unless you got married, divorced, and married again. And I said that weeks ago. So I'm going to go with, everybody's stealing from me.
Right.
But yeah, of course. All right. So let's get on to it. So Ryan, welcome. We're going to go over Kentucky Downs, the late pick 4. We're doing pick 4, right?
We are doing. What did you handicap?
I hope so.
I wasn't sure if it was 5.
Yeah, we're doing the 4. It's going to be a fun day. And for everybody out there, the guys from Degen Nation are doing the RV tour. So they will be tailgating at Kentucky Downs. They are going to be doing a lot of great stuff. So make sure you hit those guys up. They're also going to be doing a fundraiser for 9/11. They have a couple nonprofits that they are going to be donating to. So make sure you hit those guys up at their RV. Going to be a fun day for them.
You ever notice they don't bring us in the RV things? Like, how fucked up are we that we're not allowed in Degen's RV thing? I mean,
we're like worst of the worst, I guess. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, guys, for the invite. We didn't get invited to Vegas. We didn't get invited to the tailgate.
I'm going to read into that a little bit and think that we're really fucked up.
Someone's got to do the shows.
Oh,
it's true.
Yeah, no, we could do it from the RV.
That's where AJ is right now, actually, probably in the fucking RV.
Yeah, right. He's hammered already.
He's probably doing what in the RV?
No, we don't want to know. We don't want to know.
No, we don't.
We definitely don't want to know. And let's go on to it.
Yes.
So, Sarah, obviously Ryan Dickey from Circa Sports
I like to
out
call
there
him the
in
Oz.
Vegas.
He's the Oz of Circa Sports.
He's the man behind the curtain. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
He sounds thrilled about this.
I am thrilled.
Yay.
Hey, listen, I had some visitors, obviously you guys came and visited me there at Circa, but I've had some visitors recently. Vinny from Real Dynasty Picks.
Nice.
He showed up. Yeah. It's the first time I met him. I've known him a long time.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, that is good. And if you're down there, make sure you bother Ryan at Circus.
Yeah, go see him in the sports book.
Right.
I know he has another friend that likes to stalk him from the sports book, but we don't need to bring that up.
No.
Well, I heard a horn. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Good segue.
Yeah,
Let's get on to The late pick 4 at Kentucky Downs for tomorrow, which is September 11th. And it starts with race 8. And
and welcome everybody out there. I saw Tom and Tom D. Rest been talking before the thing. Guillermo, what's up, buddy? Sorry you couldn't get on. We'll get you on. Jay, okay, we'll go to Vegas. We'll bring Ryan's already there, so he's not in
party in Vegas. We're gonna tailgate Vegas. Degen RV tour to Vegas, and maybe we won't invite Shu and Dylan this
I think we're gonna do a Triple Clowns tour, and that would be ugly.
Oh god, Triple Clowns on the road?
Yeah, we'll go track to track.
Are you down or what? All right.
I mean, I'll have to check which jurisdictions I'm allowed to go to.
Well, we'll stay away from schools.
Yeah, so we'll be far from schools because we have to be. But no,
we don't have to be. Ryan does. Jeez, don't put that.
Well, AJ.
Oh, that's true.
I meant we as in
the truck stop burrito can't be anywhere within
exactly.
With a 500
given the
yards.
name. Right. But no, let's get on the thanks for everybody to chiming in so far this morning. Good to see everybody. We're going to start with race 8, which is the grade 3 FanDuel Turf Sprint. It's 6 furlongs. We got $1 million at stake. This is for 3-year-olds and up. Who would you like to start? Do you want to start? We don't have AJ to start us off.
We don't know what to do.
I know. Do you want to hit us off?
I will as soon as I can find where my program is.
I'll hit it off. So I went 3 deep here.
We're so prepared.
I know.
I have my notes, but I don't have my thing up. That's crazy.
I know. So weird.
You start because you always steal my picks anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like for a price here. I went 3 deep, so I'm taking the 2 fast boat at 10-1. With Rosario in the irons, he's coming off of a win with the grade 3 Troy at Saratoga, going 5.5. He also got 6 by basically a fifth of a length. 2 got Stormy, 2 races out at Belmont, which I thought was pretty interesting. I am taking Got Stormy as well, coming off of her win in the last race. This horse is something. She's just something else. That she just looked incredible in that last race. But yeah, 92, not the greatest price here, but I feel like it's a horse I can't leave off my ticket. But my third horse is the 12 Imprimis. This horse, I feel like for the speed, this horse is one of the top turf speeds in this field. Being on the outside post position, that's where they'll benefit this horse. She just needs a clean ride. She gets bumped around, broke through the gate, did this, did that. So hopefully if she gets a clean ride at 6-1 with Irad in the irons, I'm going to take that as well.
All right, well, I mean, I first think we and I think Ryan will agree. I think we all just have to play Rosario in every race, and that should be given.
Somebody in the comments wrote, I think it was Tom and Tom, Joel.
Yeah.
Joel.
With
all right.
Yeah, well, no, because actually, I don't think he's in one of the races, Tom, because I actually looked at that as well. I don't think he's in the next race we're going to talk about. But, yeah, I think it should be given that we just go to Rosario with everything. But I did have – so race 8 for me, I do Ryan, I'm going to let you go last because, you're probably the smartest one.
No, so I can steal both of yours.
Yeah,
now he's just going to steal them all.
Absolutely.
So.
I'll probably get in trouble for this, but I'm actually not going with Got Stormy here. I don't. This might get heat on me. I think Got Stormy's awesome. Mare, awesome going against the boys. Don't like the distance with Got Stormy here, so I'm not going to go with her here. I like her a little longer. I know she likes that soft Saratoga turf. I don't know what it is at Kentucky Downs. Could this horse be tough? Would I use it? Yes, but I'm not going to go with Got Stormy. I'm going to go with the 12 Imprimis. I don't know, Sarah, if you talked about that horse at all.
I did. That was my pick.
You don't listen.
I know.
No, I thought she did, but but I like that one as well. And I think we'll sit. I think the 12 will sit pretty in the pocket here. And also, I'm going to go with the 3 Bombard, just because. I like Mandel and Pratt. I mean that's kind of one of those enough said things. I think this 3 will be the leader here, and Kentucky Downs has those weird ups and downs and everything on 6 furlongs and the downhill. So I think the lead helps. So I'm gonna go with the 3 because it's 10-1. Mandela Pratt. I
Yeah.
like it. And then obviously I'm going to go with Rosario because I have to.
Because you'd be silly not to.
Yeah, but I do agree with you, Jay. This is a really, really deep race. And if I had a lot of money, I would go super deep here with probably, a lot of what you're saying. Besides, you don't have the. You're going to go that deep and not play Rosario. Oh, no, not
he is. He's not playing the 3. Sorry. Yeah, he has Rosario.
Sorry, Jay. You're not going to play my 3?
Come on now, Jay. No, but the 3 is a horse that I went back and forth with between the 2 and the 3, and I feel like you could safely play both. Really, I think they bring a lot to the table here at this distance.
Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna go. So I'm going. Realistically, I'll go 2, 3, 12. If I have the money at the time, I'll probably go deeper, kind of like Jay did. But let's just say 2, 3, 12, and I would put that Somi in just because I like her, but I don't like her distance there.
All right, Ryan, what do you got?
Well, again, I'm going to be stealing from you both. I really, really, really wanted to make a pick 4 ticket that had no chalk on it, and I'm not going to be able to do it because of the next race specifically. But and the finale, I think the finale, I'm going to have the chalk in there too. But when you play Kentucky Downs, you're looking for prices. You're out there hunting for prices. I looked at the replays of 9 6.5 furlong races. Only one horse of those 9 in the last couple days have been able to win gate to wire at 6.5. Now this is a 6 furlong race. It's a little shorter than the other, 6.5 races. I don't really see Bombard, who I believe to be the pace setter here. I don't think Bombard is going to go gate to wire and win this race. I think someone's going to come from off the pace. And if you want a horse that's going to come off the pace a little bit, Fast Boat, number 2, Sarah mentioned, he rallied off the pace to win the Troy. That was 5.5 furlongs, so he's going an extra half furlong here. And as Randy said, it's an undulating course, so this could be the equivalent of a 6.5 furlong race. But I think that sets up well for Fast Boat to come off the pace. That's my top pick in this race. I also like Gear Jockey, who I think will be sitting back a little bit, maybe rate with Lascano in the irons for Rusty Arnold. I think that horse has a real good chance of getting near the wire. So therefore, I'm going to use it at 10-1, and I think it's going to be a forgotten horse. But I also, in this sequence, I have to use the number 12, Imprimis. I think Imprimis fits well here. As Sarah said, being outside is not going to hurt him. I think he will join Bombard early in the pace. If there's any horse in this race that could be at the very front and win, I think Imprimis is that 6-1. So for me, I'm going to use the 2, Fast Boat, who I like the best, the 4, Gear Jockey, and number 12, Imprimis.
All right, love it. 2, 4, 12. I mean, and for you following along, that's 10-1, 10-1, 6-1.
Yeah, and I'm also, I'm against Got Stormy, the 9, who I think will be the chalk, and the number 7, Casa Creed, who won at Saratoga, Grade 1. I just don't think now's the time for that one. So 2, 4, 12.
Yeah, I just don't like him at that distance, Ryan. You know what I mean? Like I just, we've seen it before.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
go to race 9, where we had the Grade 2 Calumet Turf Cup Stakes. Goodness gracious, that was tough to get out for me. Woo! We had a 1.5 mile, another $1 million stakes race, and this is for 3-year-olds and up. Now I went too deep here. I did 4-5. Tide of the Sea. I think this is a really interesting horse at 6-1. Lost to Gufo by 1 length. That's this distance at Belmont, which I thought was pretty interesting. As we know, Gufo's a really good horse. He went to Ellis Park after that. Kind of did all right, but I'm just really keeping it in mind that this is being a 1.5 miles. He's raced this. He put in a strong effort at that distance, so I'm going to keep him on my ticket. And I also feel like Arklow is another horse that I could not put him on my ticket. He needs a good break here. He won the Grade 3 Louisville at 1.5 miles. It's another horse with that angle of he's raced that distance. He's won that distance. So it was hard for me not to put him on my ticket. I only did two here, though. So I did 4-5.
Wow. Okay. So you did 4 or 5. I'll go into mine real quick. And I think I feel like knowing Ryan's handicapping, I believe he's going to go with me here, and that's going to be Arklow. I believe that, and just how when you can tell people how they handicap. But I'm going to say it like this could be a single here. If I go deep in the first, I could single Arklow here. But I do want to talk about some other horses for everybody out there. The 3 Channel Cat obviously could steal this race if we talk about that. I know Ryan just said 1.5 miles. A lot of time these longer tracks, but Kentucky Downs is a little different. Obviously 1.5 miles is like running 3 miles, I think there, probably. That's probably an exaggeration, but it's probably like close to 2.
Maybe because you get all those turns, uphill, downhill.
So you got to kind of look at that. And Channel Cat, to me, I know can run that. Might go to lead and everything like that. But I also wanted to talk about real quick. Who else did I have on here? The 4, who you talked about, Tide of the Sea, could sit off the lead and I think pounce on that pace. So I think that could be a good, decent horse. And I'm going to say all this. And, of course, Zulu Alpha, just for Alex.
Just for Alex.
I have to bet that horse because, and honestly, third off the layoff, could start picking off some tiring horses at the end here. So I think you have to look at those horses. And, obviously, like I said, Arklow. I think if I go deep in the first, I'm just going to say I'm going to single Arklow, though, if I go deep in the first. But those other horses scare me a little bit. But if you're going to tell me to make a play, I'm going single and Arklow. I think he's the best horse in the race.
So you'll single him.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I talked about 5 horses.
Yeah. Hey, AJ.
I know.
Welcome to the show.
All right. Well, I did tip my hand. Obviously, I said the next race I like the favorite, and obviously Arklow is the favorite here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to beat him, but I'm not going to single him. I'm going to put him on the ticket, and I can just hear ITP cringing right now because I said that. But yeah, I can't create a pick 4 ticket in this sequence without using Arklow. However, horse I really, really like in this, and it's 15-1 on the morning line. And I really believe that this horse has a great shot. Mike Maker has 5 horses in this race. I'm going to play 2 of those 5, and neither one of them are the ones Sarah played. Tide of the Sea. Glynn County, Glynn County. Tyler Gaffleone gets the nod. I think this one is moving forward. I think this one has a legitimate shot of being a double-digit odds winner at Kentucky Downs on Saturday, and I absolutely – if I had to choose between the 2 of them, between Arklow and Glynn County, obviously your safer bet is with Arklow, but I think I would actually take Glynn County on top. That being said, there's another maker that I like too, and it's the number 8, A Journey to Freedom. This one is more of a closing kick to it. Irad gets the mount here. You cannot really look past that one. There are some horses in this race that I don't want anything to do with, and that's number 3, Channel Cat. I'm tired of Channel Cat. Tired of Channel Cat being in all these races that we talk about. Doesn't do anything. Toss. Zulu Alpha, on the other hand, at this distance, I think he raced 11 times, won 4, came in second twice, came in third twice. I mean, that's 8 times out of 11 races hitting the board. I think Zulu Alpha can hit the board here, but I'm thinking second or third, probably third for Zulu Alpha. So for me, I'm going to go Arklow, the 5, the number 8, A Journey to Freedom, and number 9, Glynn County. So 3 deep.
All right. 5, 8, 9.
Yep.
This could be big here. Ryan's building up a big ticket here.
Well, mine's going to be $27.
No. I meant like if it hits.
If it hits, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's funny you said that. And there's a comment: layoff horses usually don't win at Kentucky Downs because of the undrained turf course. I mean, maybe there's something to that. That makes sense. They're not in as good of shape. I guess that makes sense physically. Maybe it's a factor, but these races are fun because and they are so all over the map.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask you, Ryan, real quick before we go on to the next one. Kitten Joy horses on the turf, right? We always think Kitten Joy on the turf, right?
Yeah.
Why in California do they suck on the turf? Did you ever notice that?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because they're in California, and the reason I say that is because you're not really sending your best turf horse. You're not sending your best turf horses to California to race on the turf. That took me a while.
So you're getting that. Okay. All right.
It
So
took me
you're
a while
getting
to
like
get
the
there.
dirt horses that probably won't be good on the dirt, and they're going to put them on the turf because they're
Right.
Kit and Joy horses. All right.
Correct.
All right. Interesting.
No,
Because I didn't remember, like we joked around, Joe Moran and I, about Tis the Magician got beat by like the only two stakes winners that were on the dirt from Kitten's Joy, and it was Cupid's Claw and the one that just beat him.
Oh goodness, the one that won the classic.
Who just won the Pacific Classic?
Why am I drawing?
It's a long walk. It's a long walk from Ramsey Farm to Santa Anita, and I would hate to see somebody do that.
But
who won the Pacific Classic? I don't even. I don't care.
I don't even remember at this point.
Shit race. It was a terrible, terrible field, terrible winner, terrible grade 1. Garbage.
There we go, Ryan.
But I love Del Mar. I do. I love Del Mar. I really do.
Tripoli. That's
there we go. Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah.
He put trippers at first. Trippers.
Yeah, it wasn't trippers.
Thank God for Dennis.
Yeah, but anyway, it's a weird thing because you used to hear when we were in Belmont, when we used to go to races, Kit and Joy on the turf, Kit and Joy on the turf. Then I come to California, like, don't bet Kit and Joy on the turf.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You're getting your 3rd tier turf racers in California.
Yep. All right, that makes sense. All right, interesting. All right, let's move on.
Okay, let's go to race 10 where we have the grade 2 Franklin Simpson Stakes, 6.5 furlongs, $600,000 at stake. This is for 3-year-olds. Ooh, I went 3 deep here. I'll start with, I'm going to start at the top with the 5. Miss Amulet, 15-1. We got Julian in the irons here. What I thought was interesting with this horse has only raced 1 time over here in America, and that was last year in the juvenile turf. Now I'm stealing your notes.
I think you are.
Oh, okay. Except I handicap before you. All right. Anyways, but this horse is coming over here, dropping a bit in field size. He's coming off of a 19 field. He also ran in a 14 field. After he raced at Keeneland, he just kind of didn't seem to be the same horse when he went back to Ireland and then raced again in England. But what I do like here is that it's Kentucky Downs. Oh, she.
Miss.
No.
She's not married either.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, she thought Imprimis was a girl too, so we'll give her some.
I did. Yeah. They're all just going to be girls.
Actually loved Sugar. Was a boy.
Anyway, so I like the 5. I kind of lost my train of thought there, but Julian in the irons, he also said he rode this horse back in Keeneland last year at the Breeders' Cup, and he's coming back in the irons here. I like it 15-1. I'm also taking the 6 next at 5-1. We're dropping in distance here. His front running speed, I think, is going to help if he can perform like he did 2 races back in the stakes race there at Churchill. With his front running style, this should be a cinch of a race for him. And then Annex is a horse that was hard for me not to play. Has the speed. He's dropping in distance. I really see this horse could make a really good closing move if there is a speed meltdown at the front. And has a pretty good 89% rating at Kentucky Downs. So that's something I looked at too. So I just went 5, 6, 7.
Mott does. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, you didn't play Rosario.
I know.
So,
I know.
And by the way, yes, Tom's on last race. Rosario wasn't in that we went over. And really quick before that, I guess Dennis had a question. He joined late. Real fast. Let's get to that. Right above that. I got one question back in race 9.
Maker or the field?
Maker or the field. Yeah, if you joined late, you saw Ryan picked both Maker horses.
Mm-hmm.
So
two out of the 5.
Oh, he's a 5. That's right.
Yeah, I took 2 of the 5, and the one that I didn't take was one of Sarah's.
So yeah, Maker of the field. I guess Ryan would definitely be going with Maker if you made that bet.
I'll tell you what, that's actually a really good betting proposition.
That's kind of a cool bet, right? That could be a coin flip too.
Maybe well, I just like it because, obviously the chalk is Arklow with Brad Cox, and then Maker's got 5 chances.
That's pretty good.
Shoot, that's a tough one.
That's an enticing.
I'm gonna go Maker because I'll probably get better numbers.
Yeah, take it
better
from
money.
the guy who's at Circus Sports doing the whole fucking board.
Well,
So,
Yeah.
we don't do horse racing there.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I
right.
know, but you can make odds. That's what I'm
Correct.
saying.
I got you.
Take a compliment.
I think Ryan's is still bitter that they don't do horse racing at this point.
Yes, forever. I'm perpetually
Mentions it
bitter
for
about it.
every time. I know,
Every
which
time.
is ridiculous. I agree, but I also agree why they don't, because I've been to enough OTBs.
We've seen those people.
Right.
Yeah.
Those people.
No offense to the people that are watching that are those people, and so am I.
Yeah, I was
So,
say we are too. So
yeah, no big deal.
nobody wants us in their sports book
No.
Or RV.
or I don't know.
Or RV,
Yeah.
or their community in general.
Right.
All right. So I went to I went here. I went Rosario right away, and honestly, that county final. I mean, obviously, it's because of Rosario a little bit, but I also think second time gelded, second time off a layoff. I like all these things. I like the horse he got beat by. Gretzky great before, even though it's Woodbine. And I think that he could stalk the pace and be in a nice spot to win this race at 8-1. I'm going to take that horse. I also went with the 11, Bodiheimer. He's going to have to clear, and I think he'll get pushed to clear. And I think that's a big deal when you're outside like that, when you have the speed. So I think he's going to be in a spot here. So I'm going to take a risk on that horse at 12-1. I don't know if it can hold up, but sometimes I like those outside horses that they know they're going to have to hustle, and Hernandez is going to get them out to get him in a good spot rather than sit back and think he's that good of a horse. So I'm going to take that one. I'm kind of a flyer, and I went with Miss Amulet there. She, like Sarah said, I don't know if you mentioned, like third in the BC juvenile turf last year, and that's a much better field. And I think this horse, we don't know what's going on with it. And I think honestly, she was running against better horses overseas. And I think being overseas as a little bit with Kentucky Downs, I think it helps a little bit because they have that kind of track there. So I'm going to go with those three. So I'm going out on a limb here a little bit with an 8-1, 12-1. And what was
3, 5, 11.
Yeah, so 3, 5, 11. I'm going bombs away here.
Yeah, you make it to the finale and you're sitting pretty.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep. I won't.
I won't. So again, like I said, I looked at 9 replays of 6.5 furlong races at Kentucky Downs, and only one of those horses went gate to wire. I think Next has a good chance of being the next one. Hey, you like that? Next one to do that. I see the 1 Into the Sunrise and the number 11, like Randy said, Bodenheimer. I think those horses get out towards the front. Will Next be ahead of those two and win wire to wire? Maybe, but I think that's your most logical winner in this race is Next at 5-1. However, got to use the number 3 county final with Joel. Must use that one. I think this one sits just a little bit off the pace. Can get the job done here. If you want to be silly and do a race 9 to 10 daily double on the 2 county horses, you can do Glenn County in the 9th, and you can do county final in the 10th. So county daily double.
All county daily double.
Let's try that. And then the only other horse that I really want to use here is the 10. Point Me By. I think somebody, maybe it was
Dennis.
Dennis. Yeah, Dennis brought it up. I think it's usable. I don't like the 7-2 on the morning line. I think this one will get bet low. But I think I kind of need to use that one just in case. This one's going to have to come way more off the pace. So if there is a meltdown after the 1, the 6, and the 11, followed by the 3, if there's a little meltdown and someone comes up and picks up the pieces, I think Point by Me is the one there. So 3, 6, 10 for me, but I like the 6 the best.
All right, the 6. It's funny because I did go same thing you said. I went back and forth with that 11, and I knew the 1 was going to go there, and I was like, "Will the 11 beat the 6 at the turn?" And that was my differentiating thing because I think, and I don't know about you, Ryan, but I think 1's got to beat the other 1 to the turn, and obviously the 6 has the advantage because it's closer.
Yeah, I'm really concerned with the 1 beating me, and because Irad's on there, and Ward is the trainer, but Ward's also the trainer for the number 6, so I don't think he wants to send both of his horses head-to-head for the
Yeah.
duel. I think that the key horse here is the 11 Bodenheimer for that early pace. So, like you said, Randy, I think this one can clear. Maybe that's the one that takes the lead, and the 1 and the 6, since they're trained by the same trainer, maybe one gets a little ahead of the other. So again, 3, 6, 10 for me. I like the 6 the best.
All right, 3, 6, 10.
All right.
Right on the 6. All right.
Well, let's move on to the final race of the day, race 11, which is a 1 mile maiden race, $135,000 for 2-year-olds. And I went 3 deep here. We'll start at the top. Close knit, 8-1. This horse tried this distance out last time out, didn't do that bad. These are 2-year-olds, so it's kind of like throwing a dart at the field. So I took that 8-1. I like the 7 Tuskegee Cat at 6-1. I see this horse really kind of sitting mid-pack, but I see this horse has the speed to really make some move. He did race last time out at Churchill. I got 4th by 2 1/4 lengths, so not a terrible first race, but we'll see how this horse performs in this kind of race. This is a Wesley Ward horse. He's been doing, he's known for his juveniles, so felt like it wasn't a bad play there. And then also the 9, Garmento at 12-1 with Rosario. Had to pick him. He's had some decent workouts, which I thought were impressive. It's 100% trainer jockey, 93% Kentucky Downs. Those are the angles I went with there. Like I said, it's a field of 2-year-olds. Anything can go. So I went 179.
179. All right. I only went 2 deep here, and you talked about one of them because obviously I'm going with Rosario on the 9. Cox Rosario first. Their training was good. It's been working on synthetic, which I like to go to the turf there with good workouts. So, how do you not bet that horse? You can't. I don't know how anybody couldn't bet that horse. But I'm going to go with the 10. I know I believe that's the chalk is the 10, right?
Seal Beach?
Yeah, yep. Seal Beach. Little bit of a homer here because we live right near Seal Beach.
I did think about that angle too, not going to lie.
It's so funny because so did I.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
There it is. This makes sense. Definite. They're single, this horse. But back fairly quickly. And also, I see on the pedigree, it's not that great on, obviously, weirdly turf, but good on synthetic, where if this turf at Kentucky Downs is firm and how it is, I think that synthetic, is okay. So, real good on synthetic, his pedigree. So, I'm just going to go with 9-10. And I can't imagine that the 9 is going to be 12-1. I would say that this horse might be the favorite. I don't know, Ryan, you can tell me. 12-1, I think this horse is going to be close to 3 or 4 because of Rosario Cox.
Yep.
I mean, it'll be well bet. We'll say that. How about that?
Yeah.
Nicely put.
It won't be forgotten at the windows.
No. Only at Circa because they don't do horse racing.
Correct. Thanks. Thanks for the negative plug.
We're here for you, Ryan.
Thank you.
We got you.
Okay, so my favorite place in the world, one of my favorite places in the world, I should say, because it's kind of close. Mission Beach near San Diego. Seal Beach is fun there in the La Jolla region, actually. I love that. Yeah. So yeah, it's close to you. So I like that.
Sunset.
There's a Seal Beach. There's seals. They can go wherever they want.
Except for Oklahoma.
If you take anything away from this podcast today, take it. Seals can go anywhere they want. I think the 10 is the most logical winner of this race, even though we're going from dirt to turf. I think this horse, there's nothing that screams shouldn't do well on the turf. I just feel that this one could get out towards the lead and stay there. Although there are a couple things you want to be careful about. Number one is going from 6.5 furlongs to a mile, but at Kentucky Downs, that mile might be a little bit longer. So I can't single the 10 Seal Beach, although I think it's the most likely winner. I'm going to use the 2-horse Badge with a B, Badge.
Is that
a weird way to spell?
That's like
Yeah.
like Taj.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Baj.
I like
Baj.
Ryan's a lot better, and
Yeah.
especially because he had to explain it.
Yeah.
Badge. Badge.
with a B.
So I used to be a firefighter, and I used to have badge number bets, which was 249. My badge number when I was a firefighter was 249. So a lot of times I would box the 249. I like the 2 here, not because it's named Badge with a B, but because I think this one has a really good shot of moving forward better than the other horses in this race. And I think this one will be forwardly placed as well. Went a mile and a 16th last time, which is about what it'll be going now. So at 8-1 on the morning line, I think this one will get bet down somewhere to 4-1, maybe 9-2. But I think if you're going to not single the 10, I think using the 2 is your second best choice. So 210 for me in the finale, $27 ticket my way.
Boom.
You're not gonna go with Rosario. You're not gonna do that. Cox Rosario firster, and you get burned.
If I get beat by a firster at Kentucky Downs in this race, I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Here's the fun thing is if I'm alive to those 2 at the end, there's nothing that stops me from betting the 9 to win.
Hedging your bet a little bit.
Yeah.
I like Badge as well. And
Badge?
Badge.
Oh, never mind. I don't like that horse.
Oh my God. Every
I tried to
time.
slip that in, and you guys
I know.
stared until he caught me on it. I just thought I'd slip that in.
You're not the greatest at that sometimes.
He let it slip.
So I tried to slip it in Badge. But why does it always go down this road? When
Every time. I know.
It just goes down a bad path.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah. So $27. So let's recap our picks real quick.
All right.
And also comment on Ryan if you want to comment on. Did you see somebody has Mackenzie's Novro, which I haven't looked at. They're big on that horse.
Keith did.
Yeah.
Watch the replay. Seemed like a horse that will fit for the turf.
Really? He ran on the turf before.
Well, he ran at what was it, Colonial?
That's Colonial, yeah.
Yeah.
He started on the turf, then went to dirt.
Yeah,
Went
so
back
the thing that I don't like about that one is I just don't think the speed figures hold up against the other ones. However, I think this one is definitely one that will move forward, and it might be something that I want to use underneath pace wise. I have it around mid pack.
Mm-hmm.
So if the 2 and the 10 and let's see, maybe the 7, who else is expected to be up near the front? The 7, 10, 2. I think if there is a little bit of a contended pace and these guys run each other into the ground, I think the 8 can pick up some pieces. In fact, I like the 8 underneath in the trifecta.
Yeah. The 8's got lungs, proven lungs, I guess.
Yeah.
And we know Mr. Guitar. We're in
Mr. Guitar, we're
HB. We're in HB, so yeah.
A couple miles from Seal Beach.
Yeah.
Right.
And seals can go wherever they want, according to Ryan, because I saw a couple.
Seals. That's the good thing about seals is they can't read.
How do you know that? You don't know that.
I asked one. They say, "Yo, seal, can you read?" And seal's like, "No, man."
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your odds maker for Circus Sports.
No, that's not what I do. Let's just move on.
No,
he runs the board.
He runs the boards,
Right,
but
right.
he also talks to seals in his free time. So you make the judgment there.
Yeah. So don't believe what you're reading. That's Circus Sports because obviously seals can't read, so it doesn't matter. So all right, round up. What's our pick?
All right, so the late pick 4. We'll start off. Ryan has the 2, 4, 12 with the 5, 8, 9 with the 3, 6, 10 with the 2, 10.
All right.
Randy has
$27.
$27 ticket right there.
Yep.
Randy has the 2, 3, 12 with the 5 with the 3, 5, 11 with the 9, 10.
All right.
That's only $9.
Yeah, you don't have much about it. My late pick 4 is the 2, 9, 12 with the 4, 5 with the 5, 6, 7 with the 1, 7, 9.
Same as Ryan's. $27.
27. What was yours?
$9.
$9. All right.
Value play.
But
Kentucky Downs on a Saturday with a lot of stakes.
And I will say that I'm saying I'm single the 5, but since it's a $9 ticket, I'm probably throwing another horse there.
The 4 or the 11.
I will say this, Randy: if yours hits, you won't lose money.
It's true.
$10.50.
Oh goodness.
No, so that's it. Any questions out there? Seals help when the track is wet. What?
Yes.
Field.
Very good, D-Rush.
Good
Very
one.
good.
Good one.
Very good. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Who is
yeah,
this?
Alex
Who is
says-
this person? Breaking news. Breaking news. AJ Ryder has
AJ
submitted
Ryder.
267.
So now we're gonna cross off all our picks that he picked.
There we
We're
go.
gonna be like,
Let's critique the truck stop
AJ's
burrito
picks.
here.
Yeah, let's go after.
He's not playing Arklow.
No Arklow for him. Okay, I like that. But did he take Zulu Alpha, his guy?
No, there's no way.
He didn't even play his own favorite horse.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
The 267. So none of us had the 6 or the 7 in the first
Right.
leg. He did 349 in the next race, which Ryan had the 9, and no one has the 3.
Right.
6-9 in the third leg, which I had the 6.
There's
Ryan had
one
the
horse
6.
I have.
And 127 in the last leg, which I have the 1. Ryan has the 2. He has no horses Randy picked.
One, the 2 in the first race. That's it. One.
Josh asked if we've noticed any bias. I have not noticed any bias myself, but like I said, I only watched 9 replays of 6.5 furlong sprints.
Rosario bias. That's the only one I've seen.
The Rosario bias.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any speed and anything like that. I do notice that some horses, it seems like they take that last turn. Well, not the last turn, the second to last turn a lot of times. And I feel like the rail they can come home on because they get another turn after that, so they can swing out wide. It's really weird. Like they can make that weird move on the inside.
Even Julian Lipper made a comment about the rail has been performing pretty nice.
Yeah, I did notice the rail. I wouldn't be scared of it, but you know, I mean, that's all your start or for these first time starters are, you know, young babies. They don't want the rail at all. Speaking of Ryan, how's your baby doing?
Babies.
When can we see? Well, one of them.
One is the little baby. The youngest one is getting weaned at the end of the month, so she's gonna say bye bye to mama. And then the other one is the yearling. I think the last time we talked was heading to Kentucky. Still heading to Kentucky. Hasn't gotten there yet. It's a long walk. It's a long walk from Ocala. It's a long walk from Ocala to Lexington.
That's a long walk. Yeah, it's gonna take her a bit.
She's going. Yeah,
she gotta have patience.
Oh, she's going from Ocala.
Yeah,
walking though.
With a seal.
Yeah, you know, we
There's
raise them in
seal in the
Ocala
cave.
and move them to Kentucky.
You know.
How about instead of like, you know, they do the barn with the goats and everything like that.
Just
in the
do
barn?
seal.
Wait, why don't we put seal?
I don't know.
If you ever go visit Ryan's barn, there's going to be, instead of goats, there's going to be seals and horses. It's going to be a good mix.
You're just dehydrating and dying right in front of us. Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Dehydrated seals. That's great.
Yes, make sure you guys are, hit that subscribe button. If you aren't already subscribed to Degen Nation and or Triple Clowns, follow us both. Subscribe to both channels, really. Follow us on social media. And make sure you follow Ryan. He has one of the funniest bios at Firehouse Racing on Twitter. Check him out. And if you don't chuckle through the whole reading of his bio, I don't know what to tell you, but
it's only funny. It's only funny to you. It's Ryan's real life. You're laughing.
It's okay. It's fair. It's fair.
And yes, Mr. Guitar, don't forget Kentucky Downs the Gate is at 0.
0?
Yep.
0 feet.
0.
Right. There's no temporary rail.
Nothing.
Nope.
Absolutely. So that does make sense with, angles of horses coming out, but I guess that's the fairest one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ryan, always a pleasure, buddy.
Yes.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for coming on. And, follow us on what we're doing here at Triple Clowns Degen Nation. Degen Nation doing a lot of things. We're working on a lot of things also with them. We're doing NFL as well. AJ and I are doing NFL because, like I said on our show, that's how we actually started out, was me and AJ doing NFL.
Going back to their roots.
Back to your roots. You put your root down.
Yeah, exactly.
So make sure you check them out Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, live on the Degen Nation YouTube channel, as well as
no, we're not really
Twitter.
Doing all
Oh, okay.
Wednesdays. No,
Okay. Sorry about that.
I think we're doing tomorrow, Saturday. We'll fill you in on that. We'll do tomorrow we'll do our 3 picks for the weekend, and And also the Monday night game will go over and all that other good stuff. And I gave the Cowboys last night with the points, by the way.
Boom. This is why you guys need to subscribe so you don't miss out on all this content. So,
do I get an NFL pick for Sunday?
Yeah, you want to give one now? Go ahead.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I need to look, make sure I know. I got to make sure I know what the lines are. It's important.
Don't you do that for a living?
I'm not at work today. I'm at home.
You have the day off.
Well, so you don't know the lines from yesterday? You were there yesterday.
There's
like 7,000.
Okay, so you can get it at 3 some places, but you might get it at 3.5. If the book that you use will let you get off of 3.5 and make it 3 by the half point. Falcons at home over the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to struggle.
I think the Falcons are going to struggle too, though.
I think the Falcons are going to struggle too, but not in this game.
Take a home team, right?
Yep.
Home team.
Yep.
All right.
That's it. That's
Ryan Dickey gave you. If you can get the 3, grab.
If you can get 3, if you can get 3, lay 3 with the Falcons.
What do you think? Buy the 3.5.
Yeah, but if you can buy it down to 3, do that. But or just look for a 3. Find somewhere.
There you go. And you can find it at Circus Sports with Ryan Dickey.
Actually, you can.
You can do that there.
You can actually, yeah. If you guys are in Vegas, hit up Circus Sports. Make sure you say hi to Ryan while you're there in the sports books.
Yeah. I see AJ said this show stinks. I actually think it's much better.
Me too.
Today, so
sorry. And aren't you supposed to be working, AJ?
Yeah, why aren't you on?
I miss AJ if you really want to know the truth.
Oh, that's so cute.
You're softy.
Glad you do.
I know.
No, but AJ and I will be on tomorrow, and we are going live. Dennis, I think you said, you hope we'd be live. I think we're gonna go
De-rested.
live. Was it de-rest? Yeah.
And Dennis, probably both. But yeah, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the live show the guys are doing for the NFL coming up, as well as all of the content the Triple Clowns are bringing. And if you are at Kentucky Downs, make sure you hit up the Degen guys for their RV tour. Like I said, they'll be tailgating, doing a lot of great things tomorrow with their 9/11 fundraiser. He could be D-Res.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't forget, if you're there, to tip Swift.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, from the Triple Clowns at Degen Nation, good luck to everybody.
Absolutely. Stay safe. Stay away from scions. And also have a great weekend.